What is going on, my shiny cardboard enthusiasts? Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today we're doing our set review for Beyond Generations, the most upcoming set in the Masters variation of the Dragon Ball Super card game. This set theme is mostly focused around the Frieza saga, the Hirudegarn movie, the Turles movie, and the Prison Planet Arc saga. And I will say this set will also be releasing at the same time with a collector's box, and you guys can look forward to these products on March 22nd, 2024. Now, without any further delay, if you guys are new, definitely subscribe. If you guys liked the video or found it informative, definitely hit that thumbs up for me. It's the least you guys could do. And drop some comments down below letting me know what you guys think about this set. But with all that YouTuber intro stuff out of the way, let's go ahead and dive into this set review, because there is quite a bit about this set that I want to talk about, because overall, I really like this set. It's really not that bad. But the first thing we're going to talk about is the little mini subset that they decided to throw in with this set, which they usually don't do. The last time we saw something like this was in Fighter's Ambition with the Gohan rares. And now what they're bringing back this time are special iconic leaders and stuff. I think the official name is called Special Leader Rares. Now I'll give a quick example. You guys can see all the rest of the cards later on in the montage in the video, but here's a quick example. As you guys can see, this is essentially an alternate art is what these are going to be to the leaders that you're going to find as you're opening packs. These are obviously all pullable as well, and I gotta say, these look really cool. Like this Hirudegarn one that I picked right here for the example picture, I honestly absolutely love this card. As you guys can see, there's like a lot, what looks like a lot of texture going on with these things, so I'm very curious what they're going to look like, if they're going to be kind of like the Fusion Worlds, you know, alternate leaders and stuff, if they're gonna have like that texture with like the hard, like, you know, like glossy foil, I guess, if you want to call it that. So I'm very curious to see what these are gonna look like in person. And all the character choices are really good in my opinion. I think all of them look phenomenal. I honestly, the Hirudegarn ones are my favorite. There's two of them, and honestly, they look really good. I think the Super Saiyan Goku one is also really good, as well as the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. But you know, you guys will see those later on in the video. Let's go ahead and move this Hirudegarn off the screen, and let's talk about our first secret rare for the set, which was, you know, the first one that got revealed. We'll just go in order, which was Punga. And I gotta say, now that we've got like his texture and stuff, because I try to show off the texture for the set reviews and just like the sampler pictures for just like the reveal of them, because, you know, I'm gonna have it like scroll in front of me real quick so you guys can get a better look at it. But I gotta say, the Punga like character choice was, honestly, I'm very happy with that, because he was, I think, the second to last dragon as far as like the wish granting dragons that we're missing as a secret rare, and I'm pretty sure the only one we're missing now is the red Shenron from GT. So getting Punga is an awesome choice. Obviously, you know, there's tons of characters that we still don't have yet, but I'm still very happy with the fact that Punga was able to get a secret rare, because I'm a huge Dragon fan, and I gotta say, who doesn't love the Namek saga? And just seeing Punga for the first time after you've seen Shenron so many times, it was so crazy to see that there are different dragons from, like, you know, depending on the Dragon Balls and what location, and like, you know, who their guardian is and stuff like that. So the fact that my boy Punga got a secret rare debut is honestly really cool in my opinion. I think the card looks phenomenal. Like, he looks really good. It's not too overly, you know, like too much isn't going on. You know, you can see well what's really going on. I gotta say, the using the texture bubble like effect for his, like, I guess you can, if you want to call them warts, I guess if you want to call them that, but like the bumps on his skin, I think it was a really nice choice. Not to mention the like hollow foil that they used to like one of the things I noticed with that they did with this set, that I'm kind of on the fence. I kind of want to see more of the cards in person before I kind of give my full like thoughts and opinions on it. But overall, so far, just what I've seen like online from them, like showing like the full textures of the cards, they decided to go with like the holographic pattern. They wanted to do it like in lines like this, like in vertical lines. And I know they may have been doing that to kind of like help with like the print line problem that's, you know, that's very, you know, subsequent as far as like as it is in this game, as far as like our higher end rarities and stuff like that, which, you know, they're not the end of the world, but they can be a little blemishing sometimes depending on the card and like, you know, the foil and stuff like that. So I do understand they can be really annoying. So maybe this was a way to kind of like hide them or maybe like not have him be such a problem or something like that, or maybe they just want to do something different. But overall, I'll have a better idea once I see them in person. But for some of the cards, it looks really cool, and it makes like the energy behind them look really badass. And I gotta say, I think it kind of works with this Punga, like, because there's not a bunch of lines like on in front of him, but if you like look in his energy, there is a lot of energy and like lines going on there, which I think it kind of helps in that sort of aspect. But then there are some cards you'll see later on in the montage where it kind of doesn't help them, but it kind of can look cool. Like I said, on the fence, I'm going to have to see some of those in person. But enough about Punga. I feel like I said everything I really need to say about this bad boy. So let's move on to our next secret rare here with Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. And I gotta say, another really great choice for a secret rare. I'm not the biggest fan of the Super Dragon Ball Hero spin-off show. I know it's just about transformations and, you know, figures and just selling stuff and making money for Bandai and stuff like that, and like a lot of just fan service and whatnot. But still, they do pick moments from that show which can be really sick. And I gotta say, this is another particular moment and character which I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, hell yeah, I'm glad they went with this, because I was, you know, I'm pretty sure we only have like the one Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta secret rare from Union Force, so this would technically be our second one, because the only other Vegeta secret rare we have is him in Super Saiyan 4. So yeah, and this is technically him in Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, so this is technically new and different, because the Union Force one, he's just in Super Saiyan Blue from the Zamasu arc and everything. And I gotta say, my only nitpicky problem with this card is that it's like texture is just not that good. Like, I don't know, maybe I'll get lucky and I'll be able to pull one of these or something, like maybe this one in person or something like that. But yeah, maybe once I see it in person, maybe I'll have a better idea, because you know, it is hard to kind of tell some of the texture and stuff on some of the cards just from like sampler pictures, or you know, people taking screenshots of them and stuff. So I kind of want to give this one the benefit of the doubt, because the art for the card looks phenomenal. He looks so cool. So I really want to think that he's going to have more texture and stuff, but that's probably my only nitpicky problem with this card in particular. I love the character choice, his pose, his like art and style, like his ferocity on his face. He looks really cool. Like, plus it doesn't look super overwhelming, kind of like the other Vegito can be, just a little bit on. It can be a little bit on the overwhelming side just because of all the gold stamp and all the texture and stuff kind of fighting with each other. But with this one, it's a lot more tamed in my opinion, so I still like it. I just hope that once we see it in person, I just hope the texture is on, you know, a little bit better than what I was looking at from like the screenshot from the Facebook reveal and everything. But still, I still really love this card. I'm not gonna lie, I was really disappointed that he did not get the God Rare treatment. Again, I know it's like a spin-off version of Vegito, but still, Vegito in general still deserves to be a God Rare at some point, because I'm more than like 1000% sure that the next set in July with the 2 God Rares are going to be Broly. So I was really hoping that this was going to be Vegito's time to like shine in the spotlight as the God Rare and stuff like that, but unfortunately it wasn't. It is what it is, but I feel like we'll maybe, if the game doesn't die, I think we'll definitely see a Vegito God Rare at some point. But I imagine they'll probably go with OG Vegito if I had to imagine. But enough rambling about my boy Vegito here. Let's go and move on to our final secret rare, which you guys, you know, if you guys saw the videos and the reveals for it, it is none other than Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku Wrath of the Dragon. And I gotta say, man, this is probably one of the best looking secret rares we have ever gotten. Like, I mean, look at this thing. I'm pretty sure I had a moment where Vegito was scrolling in front of me for you guys as well, so I'll go ahead and take this moment now to let Super Saiyan 3 Goku do the same. And I'm sure I'll find a moment in editing to throw that up there, but man, this card looks phenomenal. Like, he looks so good. Like, the fact that they got Shenron in the background with him doing his pose after he beat Hirudegarn is so sick. The amount of texture and stuff going on with this card looks so good too. Like, this is probably one of the most heavily textured cards I've ever seen in the Dragon Ball Super card game. And I am very happy that it's Super Saiyan 3 Goku, because I don't think we have any Super Saiyan 3 Goku secret rares outside of this one. I mean, obviously correct me down in the comment section because I can't think off the top of my head right now. But yeah, I don't think, I mean, there's Super Saiyan 4. There's like Gogeta Super Saiyan 3. But yeah, I'm like more than positive this is the only Super Saiyan 3 Goku secret rare that we have. And it is so sick. Like, easily one of my new favorite top 5 secret rares in the entire game. I was absolutely blown away when I saw the texture for this card. And now, obviously, you guys know that this is the God Rare. But let me just kind of gush about the secret rare just a little bit more. Because, actually, you know what? Let me throw up the God Rare real quick. Because I want to go back to the secret rare for a second. Because I'm not going to lie, I genuinely think the secret rare looks better than the God Rare. If I'm being honest. Like, you could swap them. Like, you could make the God Rare the secret rare. And obviously vice versa, and that would make more sense in my opinion. I don't know why, but it just makes more sense because obviously we're gonna have the secret rare version go away, and we're gonna talk about the God Rare obviously now, just for like visual representations for myself here, just so I know where I'm at. But yeah, when I saw the God Rare, I genuinely thought that it was like the alternate art in the collector's box, and I was like, oh, the original one looks better, and I just moved on with my day. And then later on, I found out that it was the God Rare, and I gotta say, I'll have it scroll up in front of me real quick. And I'm not gonna lie, I really love it. Like, I think it looks really cool. I love the Shenron still being in the background, Goku. I will say, like, the like highlights or shadowing, or I'm not 100% sure, maybe the contrast or something like that they have going on with Goku. He looks sick. Like, he looks really good. But my only problem is like, I kind of wish they would have did something different with the card, just because, like, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like they should have swapped the God Rare art with the Secret Rare art, and I feel like that would have made more sense. But I don't know. I just like the Secret Rare pops and has way more texture than the God Rare does, in my opinion. Again, it might just be one of those things where I gotta see it in person. Which, don't get me wrong, the God Rare still has a lot of cool looking textures, and it's like the gold stamp and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, I would still obviously blow out my voice box and wake up every person in a 5-mile radius if I were to pull this card myself, because the Hurugard movie, aka Wrath of the Dragon, is like my 3rd favorite movie in the entire like movies of Dragon Ball. So I would still be ecstatic if I were to get it. My only problem though is just like, it's another Goku. Like, man, I was really hoping that Vegeta was going to get his debut as a God Rare, because we got Gogeta, and I am a Gogeta fanboy, but and also I love Vegeta too. Like, he's literally on my shirt. So, like, I really would love to see a Vegeta God Rare at some point. Honestly, I feel like this one would have been nuts if they would have did that. I would have loved to see a Super Saiyan 4 God Rare, but yeah, needless to say, I love this card. It looks really good, and I love the moment. I love the form. Super Saiyan 3 was my favorite before Super Saiyan 4 and Ultra Instinct, but yeah, man, I love Super Saiyan. Like, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4, and Ultra Instinct are like my favorite forms. So obviously, this is an overall great representation, because now we have an Ultra Instinct God Rare, an Angel Goku God Rare, and a Super Saiyan 3 Goku God Rare, which are like, I think the only other thing that we're missing is like him turning into a Super Saiyan for the first time ever. It's probably like the only like big Goku iconic moment that we're missing. So maybe this will hopefully be the last Goku God Rare that we get for a while. Don't get me wrong, I know it's his show. It makes a lot of sense. He is my favorite character. I love him so much. I love this card, but I was really disappointed that we didn't see somebody else like Vegeta. I was very indifferent when I first saw it, just because I was like, man, like, I was really hoping that this was going to be Vegeta, but we got another Goku, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just a little unfortunate. But, you know, I did kind of ramble on about the God Rare and all the Secret Rares. I did kind of feel like I said everything I really wanted to say. So we're going to go ahead and do our quick little montage. I'll show you guys all the SPRs that you guys can find, as well as the rest of the special leader rares. And then we can give the set a rating out of 7 Dragon Balls and out of 10, and then we can wrap up the video. So let's begin the montage! Alright, so now that we're back from the montage, what'd you guys think of, the special leader rares? Let me know down in the comment section which one is your favorite. I'd honestly have to say the two Hirudegarn ones, the one with Tapion and the one I showed off in the beginning, probably my two favorites, as well as the Vegeta one, and the Goku one's sick too. But anyway, so definitely an overall really nice set. I can't complain too much. Yeah, the God rares, another Goku and stuff, but the secret rares are phenomenal. The choices, phenomenal. The character choices, sorry, are phenomenal. The illustrations and the art form, phenomenal. The texture, still yet to be seen on Vegeta, but I know he still has some, but I feel like Goku took all the texture that was supposed to be in the Vegeta one. But overall, if I'm ranking this set, man, I'm very pleased with this set. It had a lot of cool looking stuff. The sagas, I love the Prison Planet arc, so that's really not going to get docked any points in my opinion. I'm not the biggest fan of the Tree of Might movie, the Turles stuff, but still, it was some really nice looking cards, like the freaking the SPR with like the monkey like rage and everything with Gohan. Like, that is so sick. Like, honestly, they picked some really cool moments. So overall, I honestly, guys, I gotta give this set a 7 out of 7 Dragon Balls and a 10 out of 10. I am very pleased with this set. Very excited to see what the collector's box is gonna hold and what the alternate arts are looking like. Hopefully they bring the heat with those and they don't drop the ball like they did with Power Absorbed, or especially the UR #1. But all the art for these secret rares are all really good, so I feel like it can only be better with the alternate arts. We'll see. Maybe the original arts will be better. It's not the end of the world if they aren't. But let me know definitely what you guys thought about this set review down in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the video with a thumbs up, as it helps the video get pushed out to more people, so more people can find this video, as well as letting me know that you guys enjoy this sort of content and want to see me take my time to make more videos like this in the future. Definitely helps out a lot. And definitely consider subscribing if you guys are new and want to don't want to miss out on whenever I decide to finally get my hands on some of this product and we can do some openings and everything. Definitely try and be sooner rather than later. And if you guys want to support my channel outside of those fluctuating YouTube ad rates, definitely consider becoming a member with the join option down here if you are on desktop. An extra shout out to all of my members who are currently all member subscribed and helping my channel outside of those fluctuating YouTube ad rates. If you guys want to help support my channel in the same way, definitely appreciate that. But remember, money is never required. If you guys just being here, subscribing and liking and interacting and stuff like that, that is more than enough to do. So if you guys choose to go above and beyond, definitely appreciate that. All the money that you guys put towards the channel, all just goes right back towards it. So do keep that in mind if you guys decide to do anything. But that is all I have for now, everybody. So thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to listen to me ramble about some shiny cardboard. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Now we'll catch you guys in the next